Hello everyone! Wild turkeys, ground-dwelling birds native to North America, are found across most U.S. states except Alaska. States like Texas, Missouri, and Alabama are known to host some of the largest populations. States with the highest wild turkey populations also draw the largest number of hunters eager to pursue this prized game bird. Interestingly, the wild turkey holds symbolic significance. When Europeans settled in America, they relied on turkey as a food source, eventually establishing it as a traditional centerpiece for Thanksgiving celebrations. Hunting turkeys is considered moderately challenging. So, what strategies do hunters and farmers use to catch them? According to the National Wild Turkey Federation, the U.S. is home to around 6.9 million wild turkeys, with about 44% concentrated in Texas, Missouri, and Alabama. Turkeys typically live in flocks ranging from 15 to 50 birds. During winter, when forest food sources like acorns and insects are scarce, a dominant male turkey usually leads the flock to various foraging areas. Male turkeys often guide their flocks toward fields with human-cultivated crops in search of food. This is one of the primary reasons Americans organize hunting trips. To address how turkeys are hunted, besides identifying their sounds, hunters rely on several key strategies.
Go get that turkey, Mason. Come on. Go give us some fire, boy. All right, man.
During spring and fall, when wild turkeys are actively breeding and foraging, hunters strategically place decoys in open areas. They then camouflage themselves and use turkey call imitations to lure the birds closer. In these areas, regulations permit hunting only 2 male turkeys per season. Specifically in Alabama, only male turkeys can be hunted during the season. while hunting female turkeys is strictly prohibited year-round.
You got it, you got it, you got it, you got it.
Dude, let's go.
I freaking bedded my cheek down so far.
What state do you live in? Comment below if your state only permits hunting male turkeys, as this could potentially disrupt the turkey ecosystem. How should local authorities address this issue? The bobcat population in the U.S. is growing rapidly, thanks to their remarkable adaptability, and has now surpassed 3 million individuals. With dwindling food sources, these predators have begun invading farms, targeting livestock like chickens, sheep, and goats. This has resulted in annual economic losses of up to $1 billion, leaving many farmers in distress. To tackle the significant impact of bobcats on the community, John Mitchell and Michael Thompson have introduced highly effective solutions. Stay tuned to discover these measures. Michael Thompson, a seasoned hunter and trapper from Texas, is widely recognized for his expertise in capturing wild cats. With over 15 years of experience, he has perfected the use of foot traps to catch these elusive predators, earning a reputation as a top consultant on advanced trapping methods. Choosing the right trap is crucial. Foot traps, particularly coil spring traps, are highly effective for wildcats. It's essential to select a trap of the proper size to securely hold the animal without causing unnecessary harm. Have you considered a trap that balances both humane treatment and effectiveness for wildcats? In addition, selecting the right location is vital. Traps should be placed along paths with bobcat tracks, near their dens, or in areas where they frequently hunt.
I got a feeling one of us is going to get hurt during this.
And it was actually a coyote set. This cat got into it, so.
Lynxes often travel along natural routes such as narrow trails, which can guide them to more effective traps. What areas in your local environment do you think would be ideal for setting traps for wildcats? Furthermore, bait plays a crucial role in the success of trapping. Using bait that attracts wildcats, such as fresh meat or commercial wildcat bait, can increase the chances of capturing them. Proper placement of the bait is key to luring the lynx. Have you experimented with different types of bait to see which one is most effective in attracting wildcats? Equally important is camouflaging the trap with natural materials like leaves, grass, and dirt to keep it hidden. Eliminating human scent from the trap and its surroundings is crucial to avoid alerting the lynx. What steps do you take to ensure your traps remain undetected by wildcats? Properly setting traps is key to ensuring they activate effectively when a wildcat steps on them. Regularly inspecting traps is essential to keep them functional, and any captured wildcats must be handled humanely. Depending on their quality and maintenance, traps can be reused indefinitely, with each session potentially capturing up to 4 or 5 wildcats. Ethical and legal considerations are vital when trapping wildcats. Adhering to local hunting regulations and securing the necessary permits is essential, as is ensuring humane treatment of captured animals, including prompt and appropriate handling if euthanasia becomes necessary. How do you balance ethical concerns with the need to control the wildcat population? Do you support this approach? If yes, please like the video. If not, comment 0 to share your thoughts.
Come on in here. Don't pull on this.
John, a seasoned hunter from Montana, is widely recognized for his expertise in bobcat hunting. With over a decade of experience, he has honed his skills and established himself as a leading authority in the field. His commitment to the craft shines through in his careful scouting and location selection. Do you believe that investing time in identifying active lynx areas is essential for successful hunting? In addition to scouting, John excels at using calls and bait to lure lynxes. He skillfully employs both mouth calls and electronic devices to mimic prey sounds or the distress calls of rabbits and rodents. To enhance effectiveness, he combines these with visual baits to capture the lynx's attention and draw them within range. Another key to John's hunting success is his expertise with firearms. He prioritizes accuracy and humane kills by aiming for vital areas, usually the heart-lung region, and relies on a 223 rifle for its precision and effective range. Each hunting trip can lead to the removal of up to 51 animals, playing a role in local wildlife management. Annually, the number of lynxes hunted can reach approximately 500,000. What's your perspective on balancing population control through hunting with concerns for animal welfare?
God damn, baby. Gosh.
Ethical hunting practices are central to John's approach. He strictly follows all hunting laws and regulations, prioritizing humane methods to minimize animal suffering.
Look here. One step.
Furthermore, John prioritizes environmental responsibility by practicing sustainable hunting to maintain lynx populations and protect their habitats. How do you think ethical and sustainable principles can be incorporated into other aspects of life? Hello everyone! Currently, the number of feral pigs in the United States has officially surpassed 9 million, widely distributed in many states. This increase is not just a number in the statistical report, but also a significant challenge to the sustainable development of the agricultural industry and the stability of natural ecosystems. Each year, invasive species cause economic damage of up to 2.5 billion USD, a figure that is not only reflected in statistical reports, but also reflects the widespread devastation they cause to humans in many fields, especially in agriculture. Feral pigs have become a serious problem for local ecosystems, with far-reaching negative impacts. Not only do they compete fiercely with native species for essential resources, they also pollute natural water sources such as rivers, and their actions lead to ecological imbalance. With feral hogs causing many problems for the agricultural industry in the United States, using helicopters to hunt pigs has become an effective method, especially in large areas with complex terrain like Texas. To carry out this hunting campaign, hunters must strictly follow legal regulations, including ensuring they have all the necessary government-issued hunting licenses and tags. In the context of helicopter hunting, choosing the right weapon is extremely important to deal with the unique challenges of high altitude. The weapon needs to be highly accurate and have the ability to react quickly, so semi-automatic weapons are often chosen for this feature. There are many undeniable benefits to using helicopters for hunting, not the least of which is the ability to quickly and efficiently cover large areas. Thanks to their speed and maneuverability, helicopters have become the ideal way for hunters to cover hundreds of acres in just a few hours. This not only saves time, but also improves visibility, allowing for rapid detection of hunting objects such as wild pigs, thereby increasing hunting efficiency. Using helicopters in hunting not only minimizes the physical risks of moving through difficult and complex terrain, but also allows hunters to fully concentrate on detecting and accurately aiming at targets. However, hunting wild pigs from above by helicopter is not only an exciting experience, but it is also quite expensive. The cost of renting a helicopter can range from $300 to $500 per hour, depending on the fluctuating price of fuel. When you factor in the cost of hiring an experienced pilot and shooter, the total cost can add up to a significant amount of money, creating a huge financial challenge for those who want to engage in this type of hunting on a daily basis. The continued presence of these aircraft could lead to far-reaching changes in the animal's natural behavior, from migration patterns to breeding activities, affecting the stability of the ecosystems they rely on for survival. Do you think the use of helicopters to manage feral pigs is an effective option? Please express your opinion by clicking an agree, 1, or disagree, 0 button and leaving your comment below. The current population of elephants is estimated at around 10,000. These majestic creatures are primarily found in states like Florida, Georgia, and Idaho, where they congregate in large numbers. Understanding the distribution and habits of these elephants is crucial to creating an engaging and informative farm documentary that highlights their impact and interactions in these areas. Join us today to explore the enormous challenges elephants pose and learn effective strategies for managing these giants. Don't forget to leave a number 1 to show your excitement. In the United States, elephants cause significant agricultural damage, with an annual financial impact of up to $12 million. Certain crops such as corn, wheat, and other fruits are particularly vulnerable to elephant invasions. Crop damage not only disrupts local economies, but also threatens the livelihoods of countless farmers who depend on these crops for their livelihoods and income. Elephant migration has led to serious traffic congestion, causing traffic jams. These large animals can suddenly appear on the road, causing traffic jams. The presence of elephants on the roads is not only inconvenient for drivers, but also creates serious safety concerns for drivers. The sudden appearance of such large creatures can lead to accidents, threatening human lives. At the same time, elephants themselves are at risk of injury or death due to collisions with vehicles. Dealing with the growing elephant population in the United States has led to the consideration of various measures, including the use of firearms to manage elephant populations. Strict licensing requirements for the use of firearms have been established. These requirements ensure that only qualified individuals who have undergone appropriate training and background checks are permitted to use firearms to address elephant-related issues. The use of firearms can reduce the immediate risk to people and property, as it allows for the prompt removal of an aggressive or friendly elephant in a timely manner, helping to minimize the likelihood of accidents and property damage, contributing to the safety and security of affected communities. However, there are also some significant drawbacks to using guns to manage elephant populations. There are strong ethical concerns and animal welfare issues associated with this method. Elephants are intelligent and social animals, and hunting raises ethical questions, often leading to public outcry and criticism from animal rights groups. Addressing these challenges requires balanced and humane solutions. Therefore, it is important to develop strategies that not only minimize the damage caused by elephants, but also ensure their welfare, promoting sustainable human-elephant coexistence. What do you think about using guns to control elephant populations? If you have ideas for more effective and humane ways to protect these amazing creatures, please share them in the comments below. We encourage you to share this video with your friends and family to raise awareness. Be sure to subscribe to our channel for more engaging and informative content. Your opinions and support are invaluable to us. Hello everyone! The video describes a situation where millions of invasive species have suddenly overrun urban centers, causing an estimated $28 billion in damage. Hunters and farmers are using hundreds of traps to eliminate them. But is this approach effective? Watch the video, Canadian Farmers Hunting Millions of Wild Boars, Wolves, and Bears in British Columbia, Canada, where wolf attacks on bison populations have become a severe threat to the ecosystem. The main cause is the overpopulation of wolves due to strict environmental protection regulations. In 2020, wolf attacks caused approximately $10 million in damage and resulted in the loss of over 500 bison. Each hunt typically involves 5 to 10 wolves, and with such large numbers of attacks, the bison are unable to defend themselves. In Canada, trapping is the primary method used to catch wolves. Hunters select trap locations after studying and observing the terrain to identify wolf presence based on the tracks they leave. The traps are then set using a technique called dirt hole set, where an artificial hole is created in the ground to attract wolves. The traps are buried under a thin layer of soil to conceal them, and an iron stake is used to secure the trap, preventing the wolf from escaping once captured. Finally, hunters always adhere to local trapping regulations and must obtain a government permit to use traps effectively. Canadians have shared their experiences with setting up Bridger wolf traps, which are highly rated with up to 85% quality. These traps feature robust springs and flexible jaws, ensuring maximum effectiveness in capturing wolves. Although setting up traps does not require exceptionally high standards, attention to detail is crucial to ensure effectiveness. Experience shows that trap installation demands meticulousness and an understanding of wolf behavior. For those who are untrained, setting traps on your own can be quite dangerous. To protect yourself, it's important to gain experience beforehand. Properly setting traps has yielded positive results for Canadian communities, as they no longer have to worry about the impacts of wolves on bison populations. After approximately 2 years of implementing strict control measures, the number of invasive wolves and the resulting damage has decreased by 1/3, from around 1,500 wolves to 500 by 2022. However, the issue of hunters not taking responsibility for collecting and handling trapped wolves poses a serious problem for both the environment and the community. According to reports from the community, there have been numerous cases where wolves trapped in the traps were not collected and processed in a timely manner. This has led to unpleasant odors, environmental pollution, and growing frustration among residents. Under the new regulations, hunters who violate these rules will face a fine of $5 million per incident. This substantial penalty is designed to encourage strict adherence to environmental protection guidelines and ensure humane treatment of wildlife. In addition, after a number of wolves have been trapped and collected, hunters bring them back to clean and process the pelts. Each wolf pelt is meticulously cared for, as they hold value not only for their aesthetic appeal, but also for their practical uses. Once carefully processed, the pelts are transformed into luxurious rugs that provide warmth for homes during the cold winter months. Additionally, they're crafted into elegant clothing, which not only offers excellent insulation, but also showcases a striking blend of strength and unique style. Not only are wolf pelts used, but the sharp and wild-looking wolf teeth are also crafted into unique jewelry pieces. Wolf tooth bracelets symbolize strength and untamed beauty, adding a distinctive personality to the wearer. Each bracelet is meticulously processed and combined with precious materials, creating a piece of jewelry that is both eye-catching and reminiscent of adventurous encounters in the wild.